Hey, the Dirty Earn Show.
Hey!
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Back in the building.
Back in the building. Just doing a few shows, you know. Appreciate the little bit of support that we are getting. It's hard to get one view.
Yeah, sure is.
Let alone what we've been getting, you know. We appreciate your support. Thank you for coming back. We are sorry for leaving for so long. So we're trying to get your attention again, you know.
Yeah.
With the stories that we bring. You been all right?
I've been great.
You've been great.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Whenever a guy tells you they've been doing great, that means they've been sleeping with a lady.
So, very, very true.
Yes.
The summer's here. There's going to be a lot of that. And
Okay, there's going to be a lot of sleeping? Okay. All right. Yes.
This is the Dirty Earn Show.
Yes, speaking of ladies that men are sleeping with or marrying, right? There was a band when I was a kid. A lot of people like this band. I can't stand them. But, you know, a lot of people like this band. They got a lot of fans, specific type of fans.
And what band is that?
Weezer.
Weezer.
I look just like Buddy Holly. And you're Mary Tyler Moore. I don't care about that.
Weezer, classic alt rock.
Is that what it's called? Oh, alternative, yes.
Yeah, remember that term?
It was called alternative. They never called it alt.
So alt rock came from what? Spotify stations?
I believe so, because they were calling it alternative rock when it was Nirvana and those Seattle guys, all the Seattle bands, right? They were considered grunge, and that was considered alternative. Now they like to try to shorten everything up these days and call it alt, like alt-right. Like, those are just Nazis, bro. Right. Anyway, let's stay focused. Okay, so we're talking about Weezer.
The wife of a Weezer member.
The wife of the bassist of Weezer, the guy who plays bass for Weezer.
Okay.
Jillian Lauren Shriner.
Her last name's Shriner.
Yeah, well, she has a hyphenated name. So Jillian Lauren Shriner, she's an author.
This person.
That person, yes.
Word.
She is a maniac. And she's lucky to have her life. Right?
Yeah.
Can you tell the people what she did?
Okay. So I think that maybe she's not a... Well, let's see. Let's explain the story first. So Los Angeles police have booked Jillian Lauren Shriner, author of a few books. She's an author, apparently.
I said that.
Correct. And she suffered non-life-threatening injury when she was shot by the police. She was waving a pistol and waved it at the police, to which the police opened fire.
Not killing her.
They were on. So the police were actually looking for somebody else. They were looking for these other suspects in this high-speed chase, and they ran into the nearby Eagle Rock neighborhood. Mm-hmm. This is in L.A., west of Pasadena, and then the suspect was seen running around behind a house where Jillian Lauren was, and then the officers, when they got to the backyard where the suspect was seen, they saw Jillian Lauren with a pistol.
And this is what the police say.
Mm-hmm. And she refused to let put the pistol down, and then she pointed the handgun at the officers, and an officer-involved shooting occurred. She's 51.
Okay, 51 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And she was wielding a firearm, and the police asked her to put it down. She did not put it down, and they shot her, right?
Right.
And they didn't kill her. So I've had this talk. I have one of my dearest friends, one of my closest friends, one of my best friends in the world, is a police officer in Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
And we always have these talks. And after whenever something like this happens, and the person who is not, they don't have a certain tint to their pigmentation. They don't have a certain tint to their pigmentation. For some reason, when there's shootings involved, they seem to be able to shoot them in a way where they're able to see another day. And I'm just wondering how this it doesn't happen. I'm not trying to bait or anything like that. I'm just saying it's just very funny. And then when I say, man, they didn't kill her like they killed such and such, and they didn't even do nothing or didn't even have a weapon.
Right.
And he's like, well, what do you want to do? You want to see somebody get killed? It's like, dude, you try to turn it around. You try to turn it around like I want to see blood and all that. I don't want to see any of that. But I want to see just even around the board. Like, because if they would have killed her, I don't think I would have been hearing a bunch of people being like, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Stuff like that. I hear all kind of stuff when, what I'm saying, young people or get shot by law enforcement. Yeah, but I applaud law enforcement for gunning this woman down.
I agree. I think that you're pretty much just pointing out the disparity. Like, rather than just anything else, it's just like, this is what it is. If you take the exact same scenario, like a scenario of waving a pistol around and refusing to drop the pistol, and then you point the pistol at the police.
If her last name was Rojas.
Right. And let me add, so after she was shot, she was actually able to go inside the house. And she came out of the house with another said person that was in the house, and they both laid on the grass. So she wasn't incapacitated, so to speak.
She got shot.
Man, she got shot. Just a flesh wound, And my first thought was, okay, you're outside, you're waving a gun around, you see a bunch of cops.
Another feral female, and she's a feral female. They just walk around, and you usually come out around this time of year.
Feral females of Instagram.
For sure. 100%. 100%, man. Just very feral, very wild. What was she thinking? Was she thinking, I'm in Eagle Rock? Is that where they were?
Yep, it was Eagle Rock.
Eagle Rock. I'm in Eagle Rock. I have a gun in my hand. Get the F away from me. I have an appointment in the morning.
No, I'm not going to put my gun down.
This is my house. I have rights.
This is my property.
I have the right to bear arms. Protect me against the government.
Let me just shoot her tail off real quick.
Shoot her in the ass one time.
Oh, man. Well, okay, so she lives to fight another day.
She got to go to court.
Yep.
I think she just appeared in court. I mean, can they arrest her? I mean, can they, give her some time?
Dude, check this. She was also posted for bail, and she bailed out. You know what the bail was? $1 million. $1 million bail.
They didn't pay $1 million. They paid 10% of that. To the bail bondsman. Yeah.
Gotcha.
The bail bond will only take 10% of that, but it's still a big chunk of change. 10% of $1 million.
Sure is.
That's a lot.
Yeah, man. So
she's lucky. She's lucky that she's an author.
She's written books such as Some Girls, My Life in a Harem.
In what? Harem?
Her most recent book, Behold the Monster, Confronting America's Most Prolific Serial Killer. Oh. True crime story about the serial killer Samuel Little. Lauren got the idea for the book after speaking with an LAPD homicide detective.
She about to get off. She ain't gonna get no.
Bro.
Feral females of Instagram.
Yes. she is off the chain. Is she
Literally, yeah. The beast is unleashed.
Yeah, she don't look like Buddy Holly, bro. You know what I'm saying? she
Or Mary Tyler Moore.
Yeah. Shit. I don't care about that.
Man. Was she high?
Probably. I mean, you shoot at the police.
Come on.
She pointed the gun at the officers, and they didn't kill her. They killed the little boy. They killed the little boy in Cleveland a few years back. They killed the little boy in Cleveland at the park. Boy had a fake gun in the park.
Yeah.
They pulled up on him, killed that Negro in seconds.
Multiple gunshot wounds.
No questions asked.
None.
Somebody called and said, somebody even called and said, I think the gun is fake.
Right.
But, can you just check? Because it might not be. They pulled up. This is a young kid, not even a teenager yet, I don't think. And he was big. And he was black.
Right.
And they killed him. I don't mean to laugh, but I'm just saying this lady, this is not Cleveland, but still. I mean, this lady is attractive to some, if you like that type of thing. I like real lips, eyebrows with hair. You know what I'm saying? Call me old fashioned.
Stretch marks and all.
Yeah, call me old fashioned. No additives and preservatives.
No additives and preservatives.
Oh, you like that?
I like that. Oh, man.
But yeah, I mean, and that's probably why they didn't do it. It's a fancy neighborhood.
Well, you have to explore the possibility of okay, so how did this occur when she's out there waving a gun around, refusing to put the gun down?
This lady's a potential cop killer.
So so scenario A, she says, I don't have to do anything. I don't have to put this gun down. Right. Not for you, remember that scene in The Fighter with Mark Wahlberg? Not you. Oh.
No. No, he's really trying to get in his acting bag right there. Y'all see? He's really going for it. I don't blame you. That's what it's all about right there. That's what it's all about. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. Now you.
I don't know why I went for it like that.
No, that's how you're supposed to do
it. Hey. So that's scenario A. She points the gun at the cops. They open fire.
I'm sure he'll play a clip or something.
Or scenario B, she's high out of her mind and she thinks she sees the opponents, the opposition.
Nah, man, it's sirens, red and blue lights. But anyway, what's this lady's name again?
Jillian Lauren Shriner.
Jillian Lauren Shriner. You need to get it together. I hope you go. I hope you go to your local mosque, and you know what I'm saying. Get down with the Muslims or something, and get your life together. Because you seem like you're not doing too well. I'm gonna take a quick break. And we're gonna come back, but I'm glad we talked about you, because you know what? And nobody is talking about this. That's one thing that people don't give the Dirty Earn Show credit for. Is we break news. We don't break it, but we cover the news that no one seems to cover. This news won't divide you. It will entertain you and somewhat enlighten you, right? Because you didn't know that the bassist for Weezer's wife is a cop killer, allegedly. She's an alleged cop killer.
Well,
I mean, she didn't kill. No cops died. No cops died
She
because they did their job. Because police, good job. Shout out to the police. You see how they don't want to clap for the police. They don't want to clap for the police. I got your back, police.
Yeah, man. I was gonna say, well, she didn't really allegedly kill any cops. She just waved a gun around, but
she could have. She has tattoos.
Correct.
She looks like a monster. I'm scared of her. She had a gun and she was angry. We see it all the time.
Jillian Lauren, still at large, alleged cop killer. She was waving a gun around.
She's out on bail, fresh out of jail, California, dreaming.
Eagle Rock.
Where it ain't no allowed. I'll be right back. We're back in the house.
Here we are.
All right. Quick show. Right? That was outrageous, the lady, right?
Bruh. Jillian Lauren.
Okay. Now, moving on. I'm going to make this quick because we don't have much of a we don't have a news article. All we have is a video. Okay? So if anybody knows where this particular Walmart is, I don't go to Walmart. Only time I really go to Walmart is sometimes I like their garden center. So I'll go get some plants or something from Walmart, but I try not to go to Walmart because it tends, I see it too much. Like, I know it's not as bad as the internet says, but it's some truth to it, right? It's truth behind every stereotype. And there's always something really wild happening in Walmart that I don't want to see, and that I don't want happen to me, and that I don't want to see happen to anyone that I care about, or any of you, because I care about all of you. So what was this particular? Daniel sent me this video, and all I could think of when I saw the video was, oh my God, those poor people. And also, what happened in that bathroom? Can we watch the video, or is this, I'm blind to it?
Here we go.
Oh, damn, what the hell?
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
That was crazy.
Okay. So was there being like, was that being happen? Was there noises being made?
Yeah, he was gnarling at his neck.
Was he like growling like a dog?
Pause. Yes.
All right, that was crazy. Okay. What happened in that stall? Or what happened in the bathroom to where he came out biting the man? It was so vicious. And
bro,
the guy couldn't shake him off, and he was trying, and somebody ran. The guy who was the guy.
Hey, we need to see that guy again because he had the right idea. Let's play this again.
Oh,
You hear that?
shit. Oh, damn, what the hell?
Nobody's helping. Nobody's helping.
Nope.
Is that a security? The guy that ran.
He was out. He was out of there.
The guy that ran was smart. Because he knew that anything could happen, right? So, say that guy is going crazy, comes out of the bathroom biting someone.
Yes.
And then that person he's biting, who knows? Right? Next thing you know, he could be biting someone.
That is how a zombie outbreak works.
And that's how it starts, right?
That's how it starts.
So my man in the leather with the German Shepherds, what is that, fur?
What you talking about?
What did he have on? He had like a squirrel skin leather coat.
Oh, the dude that ran?
Yeah. He had the right idea.
Yeah, man. Dude, he took off sprinting. Didn't say one word, by the way.
I wouldn't.
No, hey man, this is a zombie outbreak right here. None of that.
No, he just like, okay, I got to get home. You know, that's what he was saying. I got to make it home to my babies and my lady. You know, that's what he was saying.
Dude, that guy was getting gnarled by that zombie.
You guys hear that?
That was crazy.
That made it scary. That guy was on bath salts, allegedly, right?
Right.
But I would like somebody, anybody out there, if you know where this was, if this was in your Walmart, if you have a friend who was there when the guy was going nuts. Can I see that again?
That was insane.
That was one of the craziest things I've ever seen happen in a public place. And I've seen some crazy stuff in person and on the interwebs.
We have.
Oh, damn, what the hell?
Dude, he did a stutter step. Did you see that?
He didn't want to get bit.
Look, instant replay. He avoided somebody. Man, I'll tell you right now.
Wow. Wow.
In the book.
What book?
The zombie survival guide. You wanna take off running, and you also want to grab an object to defend yourself against somebody who's a biter. You know?
You have the book?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But you also need a gun.
Oh, a firearm is highly recommended.
Right.
But you know, funny enough, in the book, it talks about the sword being the most ideal weapon because, you know, you're gonna chop a lot of people down.
Yeah, like my girl in the Walking Dead.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got an infinite supply of kills with the sword.
You gotta have your shoulder endurance up.
Mm-hmm. From the shoulders.
It's a lot of swinging, Paul.
Yeah, but in that scenario, whatever happened in that bathroom caused this man to come out eating people. Now, remember when bath salts were a thing?
Yeah, I think they still are in Florida. That's why I'm wondering where.
You think it's in Florida?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think Florida gets a bad rap.
This in on another Florida man incident.
I hope not.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude.
And you may be thinking, well, could it have been a prank? And
It didn't look like it.
It's possible, but it didn't look like it.
It didn't look like it. That guy looked so scared. He was trying to get away from him, man. He was jumping all on him, dude, trying to get like,
the noises.
You gotta keep playing the video. You gotta keep playing. This ain't even in the edit, you know? Just keep it going. Oh man, even in the edit, just keep it going. It's like, what city is this? Like I gotta read the comments. Look at him. This is so scary. He's trying to get away from him. Look. And he's bigger than him.
Somebody else
He's overpowering a bigger man.
That was insane, man. And you know, he looked like a runner, like in 28 Days Later, or like a World War Z kind of zombie. They look vicious.
See, man,
so
I was scared. I was scared for him and everybody in there. Not the dude that ran though. I would have been spooked if I was like if I had done like some mushrooms or something.
Yeah.
Jeez, bro, I would have been crying. Get me out of here.
What a horror movie that would be.
All right, man. This Dirty Earn, Daniel Otis. Somebody should have told you.
Hey.
We out of here. Peace.